Hi, boys from the black stuff. This was a television series and teleplay from 1982 which won awards. Alan Bleasdale's best work, perhaps. It deals with the lives of out-of-work labourers from good old Liverpool, struggling and suffering during the early Thatcher years. I never did catch this one as a kid. I don't think I'd have appreciated it anyway, as I do now. The feature film, called Play for Today, has the group of men, the focus characters, having to go over to the northeast, to Middlesbrough, to work on a building site for a week, where they end up working for some petty little jumped up wanker who makes life difficult for them. Schemes, drama, confrontations play out, good pace into it. What comes through in the film is the instability of the character Yozza Hughes, one of the men who has a huge chip on his shoulders, as well as a, let's say, caveman mentality, primitive view of the world. Even if you haven't seen this film or the series before, as soon as you start watching it, it doesn't take long, you just know it's going to end badly for this guy. All that needs to happen is a couple of prongs in the machinery go, and yeah, his life spirals out of control. He flips the fuck out. Brilliantly played by Bernard Hughes, who went on to play the ship captain on the Titanic. Fun little movie trivia for you there. Another fun role, yeah. Interesting characters make for good drama. A couple of the other guys, Dixie and Chrissy, sort of similar in a lot of ways. The Bernard Hill character, Yozza, he has a complete meltdown when social services take his kids away. With Dixie and Chrissy, you see that both of them are almost at breaking point. Yeah, if you've ever seen it happen in real life, a nervous breakdown that is. I have a few times. Yeah, it's a pretty harrowing portrayal here. A young black guy called Logo and the old fella George make up the rest of the main group, and they're the most stable pair, Logo and George. Logo, your sort of typical wisecracking scouser, old head on young shoulders, pretty streetwise, and George, the aging socialist who would never surrender his principles or give in to the pessimism of the day, as it was. So all in all, it's pretty heavy stuff with brief moments of levity and dark humour. In simple terms, you could say it's a classic tale of hope and desperation. Why I think it was acclaimed at the time is that it was uncompromisingly pointing a flashlight at the lives of working people and expressing real truths about the bleakness and harshness of life at the time. Mass unemployment and an antagonistic social welfare system, a punitive system really set up by the Tories. But this work by Alan Bleasdale, it isn't preachy, and the characters are well fleshed out, warts and all. It's not romanticising or idealising the working man. In fact, it's kind of chronicling his fall, as was a reflection of reality. in 1980s Britain. So, not a light-hearted watch by any stretch, but yeah, I enjoyed it for what it was. I got a lot out of it, engaging stuff. So, I recommend it. Thumbs up from me. Catch you later, folks.